All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today, I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update and show you where I'm at. Today, I am out on the Farmington River here in northwestern Connecticut and doing a little bit of fly fishing, mixing it up a little bit. A lot of you know that I go up to Alaska every year and guide up there for halibut, salmon, but we also do a lot of river trips for salmon, dolly varden, and some cutthroat trout and stuff like that. And we do have some rivers that have some rainbows in them too. We don't have grayling or anything where we're at in Alaska, so I have a little bit of a background in fly fishing, but I'm really not great at it. Honestly, all of what I know in fly fishing is from Alaska, and Alaska's not a great place to learn fly fishing unless you take what you learn and apply it to different places that are maybe a little bit more pressured, because Alaska, the fish are stupid and they are easy to catch. It's in Alaska, all we use is like a pink fly, maybe an Eggo, a polar shrimp. There's a handful of flies that we use up there, and then we're using like 8-pound test as our leader material, or our tippet rather. So I really haven't got into the technical fly fishing before. So today I wanted to get out here. Look how beautiful it is. I love this river. It actually really does remind me of Alaska a lot, and vice versa. When I first started guiding in Alaska, I was like, man, this looks a lot like Connecticut, because this is where I grew up fishing, and primarily bass fishing, because the pond that we live at has a lot of bass in it. But doing a little bit of fly fishing today, trying to kind of learn the whole fly or dry fishing discipline. We don't do a whole lot of dry flies in Alaska where we're at. There's a lot of places that you do. But yeah, just wanted to get out. Haven't even caught anything yet. Again, I'm not very good at the dry fly fishing yet. Haven't really got a handle on the art of mending, which is really important for dry fly fishing. And my technical skills, I can put my fly exactly where I want. I feel like my cast is pretty strong. It's a little bit rough around the edges, I've been told, from fly fishing snobs. And if you are a fly fishing snob, you might as well just leave the video right now, because obviously I am not dressed up like a fly fisherman. I've got my Z-Man hoodie on. The only thing that resembles a fly fishing setup is my Sims fanny pack that you guys might recognize from my bass fishing. But yeah, I've got hip waders on, cheap Walmart hip waders, and I'm just getting out here. I forgot my chest waders at home, so I just got some cheapo hip waders, which the river is actually really low right now, so they're working just fine. But yeah, I don't look the part, and so I'm sorry if you fly guys are disgusted right now by how I look, but I'm having a blast, and it is gorgeous out here, and it's just about to rain, but I don't care. It's real pretty out here. So I want to hear, do you guys actually do a little bit of fly fishing? Because I know most of the people that watch me are bass guys, but I think fly fishing has a big place in what I enjoy to do in the fishing discipline. And one thing that I think that a lot of people will get away from, because they pick either bass fishing or fly fishing, but I think that really you could appreciate either of them for what they are. But fly fishing for me, I'm not a fly fishing snob, obviously, that I have to catch everything on a fly rod. I think that's kind of ridiculous personally. But I think that something like this, a stream where you're trying to place a small little fly, let's get my little box out. When you're trying to place a small little fly like this, like these right here, especially these tiny, tiny little ones, you're trying to place one of those, way over there across the river. Essentially the principle with a fly rod is, obviously with conventional tackle, you could not get that fly across the river. But with a heavy fly line like this, you're essentially having the fly line be the weight that helps you achieve that distance as opposed to the actual weight, the bulk of the bait. So quite a bit different. So for situations like trying to match the hatch with these small little, you know, insects that we see out here, fly fishing makes total sense. And I'm a big fan of applying the right tools for the right job. So you're not going to see me down here with a spinning rod very often, unless that's what they're eating, is something that looks like a little spinner or something. You're going to see me out here flailing around a little bit, not looking like I know exactly what I'm doing, but you know, applying the right tool. I almost had a bird just land on the fly rod. That was awesome. But I really do think that fly fishing is very enjoyable when you look at it from a practical standpoint of what you're trying to achieve. So I look forward to learning more about fly fishing here on the Farmington, but just wanted to give you guys a you know, update real quick. And we're going to be doing some fly fishing a lot in Alaska, a little bit more, you know, Neanderthal style fly fishing, where you're using heavy gear for little fish that really don't care about matching the hatch, and you know, they're not line shy at all. But anyways, just figured I'd give you guys an update. Welcome to the Farmington in beautiful New England. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I see you on the lake or the stream.